Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome to another episode of Sleeping Giant here on Reesy FC, and it is going to be the final episode of Sleeping Giant for FM20. It's the title showdown, it's the end of the fifth and final season of our project at Blackburn Rovers, bringing them up from the Championship and back to the Premier League winning days. And today, on the final episode, we have the chance to do that, where today we face a double header. We've got Manchester United away and then we're at home to Brighton and Hove Albion. Of course, if you was with us last time, there's been no game since. We went out of the Champions League to Real Madrid in the second leg of the semi-final in emphatic style as well. We nearly actually completed the comeback, losing 5-3 on aggregate, of course. However, let's remind you of the Premier League table right now. So we are currently top with 2 points. We're 2 points clear of Manchester City. Chelsea are also still in with a shout, but I can't see them doing it if I can't see both us and Manchester City losing both of our games. So it's definitely going to be us or Man City in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, look, the goal difference, City have got the better goal difference. They've got the better set of fixtures as well. As I said, we've got Manchester United and Brighton. Manchester City have Bournemouth at home and then Crystal Palace away. Palace might be the tricky one. I know they're 16th, but they do tend to pick up the odd good result. I think they beat Liverpool there this season, and I think they beat Manchester United as well. So there are going to be no pushovers, but it's all in our hands. If we win at Manchester United and we win at Brighton, we know full well the title is coming back to Weewood Park for the first time since 1995, and in game time for the first time in 19 years. Crazy times. So without further ado, let's get stuck into this double header. Today, as a reminder, Manchester City are at home to Bournemouth, Chelsea are at home to Burnley. Well, of course, we're not expecting Chelsea to win the league. We could quite easily finish third, but we're not expecting them to win the league today. So this is the team we've gone with. It is Butland, Bell, Lenihan, Lovren, Niambe, Anthony, Romeu, Travis, Costa, Armstrong and Silva up front. It's the 4-4-2 we used against Arsenal, which worked so well for us, and the 4-4-2 that we used to get the point at Paris Saint-Germain. However, we are going to tweak a little bit around here. We are going to bring us back a little bit, sit back a little bit, try and hit them on a break. We're going to distribute quickly and distribute over the opposition defence as well. We're going to look to still counter press and hit them on the counter attack as well. And we're not going to play out of possession. We're going to hit early crosses in. We're going to whip them in as well. And we're probably not going to play so much high tempo today because there's no need to when you're trying to go a little bit long. So, I mean, yeah, we're not going to focus on any of this either. We're going to stick the attacking width to narrow as we usually do. And let's have a look at what Manchester United team selection is as well. So they got Lukaku up front. So he's not really, well, apparently he has got a lot of pace, isn't he? 18 pace. I didn't know Lukaku was that quick. So maybe it is wise to have the defensive line. But we're not going to pin the fullbacks because there's no need to. They're not going to be bombing up too much. So we will just go with as it is. So match preview. There we go. We're going to submit the team. Adebayo is not back for this game. There's a chance he may be back for the Brighton game. But if he's not 100% fit, we're not going to play him in that game. But we're going to see what happens. So the title could be wrapped up today. We're going to say we are the underdogs. We're not going to put the pressure on them of saying we can wrap the title up today if you win, because I'm not a monster. I don't want to do that to them and put the pressure on them at Old Trafford. So here we go. We know that we lose games all the time at Old Trafford. Manchester United are very OP at Old Trafford, so I'm expecting to lose again. And Rashford's gone very, very close. We always beat them at Ewood Park. We never beat them at home. Why are the Premier League scores not on the screen? We need to keep an eye on what's going on at Manchester City, don't we? So 10 minutes gone. We've had one opportunity apparently, but we've only had 29% possession. That's what's going to happen today. We've got to get used to that. That we're going to sit in deep and just try and hit them on the counter attack a little bit. Anthony with a free kick. Anthony strikes. It's saved by De Gea. It was a fantastic strike by Anthony. I thought it was a bit too far out, but he got a lot of bend and whip and power onto it. Didn't quite beat De Gea though. Anthony into the box now. God, that was a risky slide in there. Armstrong's hits it across goal. Cleared away by Brandon Williams. It's still 0-0 here at Old Trafford. It is a crazy, crazy game. I still can't believe we are playing in the final episode. We're playing for the Premier League title and it is in our hands. It is mad. Very impressed with that indeed. And whatever happens, even if we don't win the title today, we've come very, very far. Movement going on scoreline wise. Manchester City is still 0-0. Unfortunately for us, Callum Wilson got injured for Bournemouth, and that was the only hope, really, of Bournemouth scoring goals there. Milenkovic on the ball now into Fabian. Fabian coming forward here for Manchester United, out to Brandon Williams, who's coming down the edge. Down the wing here, he's coming into the edge of the box. Rashford's out wide as well, puts the ball across. Milenkovic, we need to close him down. Fabian as well. No long shots, guys. Close them down. Don't let them shoot. Rashford, back to Fabian. Rashford's in. Rashford's going to score, and he does. It's 1-0 to Manchester United. 25th goal of the season for Marcus Rashford. Right on half-time as well. Not the ideal case scenario at all. Right on half-time, Man United take the lead. I don't really want to watch it again, but we will. It's a nice little give and go there. Yeah, and who was that? Niambe just wasn't aware of that at all. He's not had a great season for me, Niambe. Look, he's already on 71%. He is declining a bit as a footballer. We're going to tell the boys to show him something else in the second half, and we're going to go back to our usual tactics as well of the gegenpress. We will. This is where it gets a bit tricky. Costa's not having a good one. Put Armstrong out there, Silva up there, and we'll bring Costa off and put Eze on. We'll keep an eye on Niambe. Travis might have to go out right back, but we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go back to the more familiar formation for the players. However, United are going to get a lot of space in behind, but we do need to turn this around. I think, did that say Newcastle 1-0 up on Man City? Don't really want to watch Romeo. Of course, we're resting a few players, which sounds daft, but Phillips wasn't fit for today. He was only like 80% fit, so there's no point playing him from the start. We're going to need him next week no matter what. Armstrong, Eze, into Anthony, plays it back to Silva. That was a fantastic chance, and he hits it straight at David De Gea. Not ideal at all. It's still 0-0 at Manchester City. If you look at the league table here, they're on 78. They'll be on 78 points. We'll be on 79, so it means we'll still need to win to guarantee it. Will still be in our hands at home to Brighton, which will be great. So if it stays like that, I'm not too disappointed. Brandon Williams coming forward. I just want it to be in our hands on the final game of the season, and we've bundled over Brandon Williams. It's a silly challenge from Romeo. United have the opportunity to double the lead from the penalty spot. Marcus Rashford doesn't miss. Apparently he does miss. He's put it wide of the target. Come on, boys. If that is anything to get you up and inspire you to go on and win this game or not lose this game, that should be it. Rashford missed a penalty. Lovren on the ball, looking to play out from the back now in this second half. Back to how we are used to playing. Rashford coming forward now. Rashford doing really well. Good strike. It took a little deflection, and Butland was good to read it. It is 68 minutes gone already. This game is flying away from us. It really is. We are going to bring off Niambe. Travis is going to go at right back. Lewis Cook's going to come on. He's going to stay there, I think. Penranda's going to come on for Armstrong. How's Armstrong doing? He's got a 6.4 rating as well. That's what's going to happen. So here we go. We'll keep Calvin Phillips on the bench, make him 100% for next week's game against Brighton. Fabio Silva picks up the ball. This is a good opportunity for us here. Fabio Silva's been absolutely taken out by Alvarez, who will be sent off. We don't normally do too well against teams with 10 men. I'm just waiting for Man City to go 1-0 up. We are going to go more attacking. Ball in, cleared away from the corner. Come on, boys. Anthony on the ball. Whip it in. Come on, son. Let's get a point here at least. Eze's header. Oh, straight into the hands of David De Gea. Get creative, boys. Come on. We can still get something out of this game. I'm just so worried Man City are going to score against Bournemouth. You'd expect them to anyway. Sancho on the ball now. Aya on the ball. Manchester United still looking strong, aren't they, with 10 men on the pitch. Danilo looking to whip the ball in. He does. There's a header at the back stick from Jadon Sancho. We can never capitalise on teams when they've got 10 men, and Sancho gets his 7th goal of the season and doubles Manchester United's lead. I don't want to watch it again, thanks. Man City is still drawing 0-0, so as it stands, it is 1 point ahead for us. Dembele's coming forward. Come on. Good challenge by Cook. Oh, he's not going to send him off, is he? That's a booking. That's not a red card. So now we're without Lewis Cook for the game against Brighton. How disappointing is that? That didn't look a red card to me. That was harsh. It was a tackle from behind, but come on, he just tried to scoop the ball. Ball in the box. Sancho's header, and it hits the crossbar. 10 minutes to go. It's Manchester United 2 and Blackburn Rovers 0. Come on, boys, let's pull one back. Good ball in. There's Penranda's header. It's just over the crossbar. We've had a few chances. Man United have had a lot more chances than us. We have had a few and just not taken them, to be fair. So it looks like, I still don't know the Man City score. I think it's still 0-0. Sancho on the ball. I'm just waiting for it to flag up that City has scored late. Sancho's effort over the bar. Sancho's done a lot since coming on. And it still goes away. Right as I'm just about to read it, I think it's still 0-0. Ball in, headed clear. Fabian's coming forward now for Manchester United. So is Ousmane Dembele. They've got an overlap on the other side of Jadon Sancho. Dembele, what a goal that was from Ousmane Dembele. No stopping that. It's Rovers 0, Manchester United 3. Actually, the other way around. United 3, Rovers 0. That was a sublime goal. And still 0-0 at the Etihad. If it stays like that, it's still in our hands. Oh, we're going to tell them that was disappointing. I'm not happy with that. Aggressively as well. Hopefully get a spark from them for the next game. Man City drew 0-0 to Bournemouth, so it's still in our hands. Last game of the season. We're a point clear of Manchester City. Chelsea's are still within a chance. Manchester United are still within a chance as well. Wow. I didn't expect that one. It's all over for Liverpool, but Man United have got to play 2 games as well. This isn't as straightforward as I thought. They've got to play another game. This is going to be typical United, isn't it? Some more bad news going into this final game. It's another injury, and it's Alberto Penranda, our super sub, has fractured his lower leg in training, which is very disappointing. We're going to send him to the specialist. Why not? We're going to tell him, just focus on your recovery. He's not happy at all, is he? Look at him. He's missing out on the final day decider. That's a huge loss for us because he won't necessarily start, but we know he's good to come on and score a goal. Disappointing. In other news, in the Premier League as well, Manchester United's game in hand was away at Arsenal, and the good news for us is they dropped points, which means it is firmly in our hands still. I was worried they were going to win, and then on the final day they'll have a great chance as well. They do have a chance still. It's between 4 teams on the final day, but us, Manchester City, Chelsea and Manchester United. But fortunately for us, they have to win and we have to we have to lose and they can go above us. But it looks like Man United aren't going to win it because surely Chelsea, Manchester City and Blackburn aren't all going to lose, surely. So here we go then. It is the final day of the season, which means it is the decider for the title. Let's have a look at the teams involved. So Blackburn, of course, is us. We're at home to 14th place Brighton. Chelsea can also win the league. They're away at Bournemouth. You'd fancy them to win that game. Manchester City are away to Crystal Palace. Man United have a trip to Wolves. So we're all playing teams that we should beat. I say that in air quotes, because we dropped points to Brentford, we've dropped points to the Wolves. So this isn't straightforward for us today, and the pressure is truly on us today, as we know a victory will secure us the title. This is the team we've gone with then. We've gone back to our familiar formation. There's still no Adebayo, of course no Penranda either, which is very unfortunate for us. But this is the strongest team we've got available today. It is Butland in goal, 8 Nori, Lenihan, Lovren, Niambe, Travis Phillips, Bogar and Armstrong on the wings, Eze and Silva are the other. Silva's up front, Eze in the advanced playmaker role. We've gone with Armstrong on the wing just because we know he scores goals. Anthony doesn't score too many goals. And there's a little connection between Silva and Armstrong. Armstrong does get himself into the box. They've gone with a 4-4-2 as well. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Let's win it for the fans, boys. That's all I've got to say to them. Win it for the fans. It's all come down to this, the biggest game of the series on the final episode, which is crazy. Brighton have started quite well, actually. They've had a couple of chances already. Come on, boys. I'm a nervous wreck. This feels like real life. It really does feel like real life. So we're going to demand more from the boys. First highlight falls to Brighton. Trossard on the ball. Bissouma coming forward, plays it out wide to Vargas. Well defended by Nori. Bogar picks up the ball. Bogar coming forward now. Come on. Let's get an early goal, settle the nerves. Bogar has run the length of the pitch. Bogar's in the box. He hits it straight at Matt Ryan. He should have squared it, but I suppose he did earn the right there to take a strike himself. But Brighton have had a few shots in this game. That's quite alarming, but we just got to keep doing us. We really have. Armstrong's got a 6.5 rating. It's not going too well for him today. Maybe that decision wasn't great. Silva's not having a great one either. It's worrying our goal scorers aren't having good games. Man City have taken the lead. I thought then we was going to mess it up. Man City are 2-0 up, but we're coming forward. Here's Bogar. Bogar coming forward. Now square it, Bogar. Bogar strikes at Ryan. We had 2 players with him. He should have took them. City are 3-0 up, which means if we have a look at the table, they are ahead of us on goal difference. So are Manchester United. As it stands, we are 3rd in the league. Chelsea dropped down to 4th. We need to win. We have to win now. There's no doubt about it. We're going to get into them aggressively. I'm far from pleased with what I've seen, especially from Armstrong and Silva there. Very poor indeed. I don't want to end up taking one of them off, but I might actually have to. So right, come on, boys. This is huge. It's ridiculously huge, isn't it? I'm so nervous. But Manchester United are taking a 2-0 lead. Come on, boys. We're not even having highlights. Come on. We're playing for the title. We don't look like a team playing to win the Premier League title. Salisu to Dunk into Ndenge, Bismo, however you want to say it, I don't know. White on the ball. Dispossessed by Ait Nouri coming forward. Come on, boys. Who's there to support him? Ait Nouri goes out wide. He needs to play it back to Bogar. He does ball into Armstrong, and that's the goal. We have the lead here. 18th goal of the season for Adam Armstrong. That could be the goal that clinches the Premier League title for Blackburn Rovers. Great play from Ait Nouri. He's been superb since coming back from injury. Great patience as well. Lays it and awareness. Lays it back to Bogar. And a wonderful ball to little Adam Armstrong, who's very good in the air for a little man. And it's Blackburn 1, Brighton 0. Are we on the way to the Premier League title? City are 4-1 up. We know we have to win. As it stands, we are top of the league by 1 point. But I don't like there's another highlight here. And this time for Brighton. Bissouma on the ball now. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Don't let this slip now. Heath. Oh, I thought we was going to give away a No. Oh, no. We've given away a penalty with 15 minutes to go, and it's Ait Nouri. Oh, man. Oh, it's not a penalty. Whew. Let's hope they don't score from this because I'll look stupid. Oh, and Heath was there. He just needed a touch on that to go in. I thought we'd given away a penalty. Luckily, we didn't. We are going to have to make changes. 15 minutes away from the Premier League title. This is massive. Who are we going to bring off? Everyone's having a good game now. All of a sudden, it makes it so difficult. Oh, I think I'm going to bring off Travis for Romeu, just because Travis is on a yellow card and we know he is capable of getting sent off. That's the only change I'm going to make for now. I don't want to make a load of changes for absolutely no reason. There is 10 minutes on the clock remaining. It's still Blackburn 1, Brighton 0. We are on the way to the Premier League title as it stands. Come on, let's score this free kick and wrap it up. End the nerves. Chelsea take the lead. Come on, Bogar with a strike. Oh, it's a lovely save by Ryan. I thought we'd scored. As you can see, Man City are thrashing Crystal Palace, so there's no way that they've done their job anyway. They're relying on Brighton to get the result for them as well. Going to demand more from the boys. We are going to make a couple of changes in a few seconds. We'll see what happens from this. Niambe's ball in. Silva. Oh, it was a great chance and he heads it. It's a good save from Matt Ryan, who clears out. They're looking to hit the counter-attack. We're going to make a couple of changes just to kill some time. We are going to bring off... No, we're going to bring off Bogar and we are going to bring on Anthony. Move Armstrong out there. I think that's all we're going to do. There's nothing else. I just don't want to change anything else at all. This is ridiculous. Come on, boys. 2 minutes from the Premier League title. Fabio Silva on the ball now. Holds it up nicely. Here's Calvin Phillips. Come on, let's make it 2-0. End the nerves. Romeu. Plays for Anthony. Niambe back to Anthony. Out wide to Niambe again. Crossed and now Brighton are looking to counter-attack. They've given it back to Niambe. Into Eze. We're into the 90th minute. Very close to it anyway. Oh, that was a risky ball from Ait Nouri. Butland. Oh, I don't like this. We're just playing around with it. I don't like it at all. Phillips, he lost it out now to Bissouma. Brighton are now going to look to come forward. Here's Quainer. Heath over the top. Trossard back to that man there. Bissouma's balled in. Trossard. Oh, no. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. We were 1 minute away from the Premier League title. One minute away from the Premier League title. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. We've just got to absolutely go for it now. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Don't work the ball into the box, just hit early crosses. Man, this is... I literally cannot believe what just happened. There's no one even to really bring on either. That's going to make a significant difference. We've got to get creative. It's not going to happen. We've had the chances and we've blown it. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. Oh man, let's look at confirmation of what's happened. We've somehow finished fourth, a point away from the title. That's incredible. I actually don't know what to say. It kind of feels like the whole season was pointless now. But what a season it was to finish fourth in the league, get to a Champions League semi-final is crazy, and it's just so disappointing on the final day. In the final minute, we lose it to Brighton. I don't know what else to say. Oh man, right, yes, look at all the board here. We're going to send the assistant. I don't really want to speak to them. Craziness. Let's just have a look at the club vision then. So they really wanted us to. We've done everything apart from the FA Cup. We've got an A-. What a disaster. They're very disappointed with the league defeat. The league draw with Brighton, and so am I. It's terrible. It's horrible. But there's the final Premier League table, ladies and gentlemen. We finished fourth in the Premier League. We should have finished top. We got to the Champions League semi-final, getting knocked out by Real Madrid. It is crazy. And how we finished without a trophy this season, I will never know. Crazy times. But guys, that's football for you. That is football. I would like to say if we was going to continue, I'd be almost certain we'd win the league next year. We was this close this season. It'd be so easy for me just to scum save it and just replay that game just for the purposes of YouTube and win the league, because that would be the perfect fit-in. But I'm not going to do that. That's football. You can't restart football matches when it doesn't go right for your team. It's not right. We do it in Football Manager. Look at that. I'm still looking at the table and I can't believe it. One point away. We was actually 1 minute away from doing the impossible. I didn't think we would ever get to the stage of challenging for the Premier League title in the 5 seasons, and we've done it for the last 2 years, technically, especially this year as well. And I didn't think we'd manage to get to the semi-final of the Champions League either. But guys, what a journey that is, unfortunately, and it's quite sad, really. That's the last video from me on FM20. By the time this comes out, the beta should almost be here. So then expect my Barcelona save to get starting as well. So thank you very much for joining on this incredible roller coaster of a journey for Blackburn Rovers. Just to go over it, Season 1 we finished as champions of the Championship. We finished with well over 100 points, beating Brentford to the title, who also finished on 100 points. We were so good that year, so were they, but we were just that bit better. First year in the Premier League, it was we got to the Europa League. We qualified for the Europa League. Second year, we got to the Europa Conference League. Second year in the Premier League, that is. Third year of the save. Fourth year of the save, we won the Europa Conference League and we qualified for the Champions League and finished runners-up in the Premier League. And this year, we was 1 minute away from winning the Premier League title, but Brighton equalised at Ewood Park and we got to the semi-final of the Champions League. I think that's an incredible journey. That's incredible progress. And I'm very pleased with what I've achieved at Blackburn, to be honest, even though it didn't finish quite as well as I would have hoped for. But guys, thank you for joining the journey. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. I think the whole journey with Blackburn deserves a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and for my Football Manager 21 journeys as well, that we will be releasing very shortly. And thank you very much for watching. See you next time on not Sleeping Giant, but Reesy FC for Football Manager 21. Thank you very much for watching.